Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Wait, do you see my hair? Look how hilarious this is. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I am going to be reviewing Coloured Raine's matte lip paints, also known as liquid lipsticks. These are vegan and cruelty-free, so that is awesome. And today I have the shades Amazing Rain, 24/7, Vanity Rain, and Mars. These were $17 each, and online I believe they're $16.50 on their website. I actually picked these up at Ricky's in Soho in New York City, specifically their little beauty shop that they kind of just opened. Maybe I'll put a picture here so you guys can see and check out if you come to New York or live in New York. Anyway, I first learned of these liquid lipsticks from Nikki Tutorials, who looked absolutely stunning in these a few videos back. Well, maybe a couple months worth of videos back. She looks amazing in anything, but these definitely caught my eye, and ever since I learned of them, I have been wanting to get my hands on them, and I finally have. So I'm really excited, you guys, and we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you all the swatches, show you all the liquid lipsticks up close, and then try them on as well. So let's get started. Okay, so first here's a close-up of Mars. This was my most sought-after color after seeing the beautiful mouth saturated with this color online. It was all I could think about, and as you can see, the shade in the bottle is a little less deep and more beigey, which threw me off a little, but of course I waited to make my reservations after seeing how it applied, and I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this shade as well. Alright guys, so here's how Mars looked on me. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It looked a little different than what I envisioned. I don't know if the color suits me per se, but it's actually a pretty good match to the pout, so maybe it's just me. Next up is 24/7. This was the liquid lipstick I wanted second most after Mars. I just really loved the color on the site. Like, the pout was super like spicy, kind of Kylie Jenner-ish, and it was just that beautiful color. So I really liked that. And again, the color looks a little different in the tube, but I think obviously what really matters is how it looks on my lips. So we'll see how that compares. Sorry, I zoomed in way too much and you can't really see my lips, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But other than that, I actually like this product glossy, like it is right now, as opposed to matte. There's just something about the matte texture that makes my lips look kind of shriveled. Sad to say, but that's pretty much the best word I can come up with. Other than that, I think the color matches up pretty well to the lip swatch, but I don't know, my lips just can't match the allure of these lips. There's something about it that doesn't coat my lips quite like the swatch they have on their website, where it looks super beautiful and like voluptuous and full. Next up is Amazing Rain, and this is a super hot pink intense color. Initially I thought the shade would be a little bit deeper in the bottle, but it's a lot more just bright. It's literally just a bright hot pink. So yeah, you guys probably already felt it would be that way, but for some reason I thought it'd be a little bit deeper. Sorry again for the zoom in, but this is me applying Amazing Rain. This color on me kind of just looks like a bubblegum pink. It almost reminds me of MAC's Pink Nouveau, but a little more amped up. And I think on me personally, it just looks a little clownish against my skin, so. Finally, we have Vanity Rain. I was dying to get my hands on this shade after seeing Nikki Tutorial's tutorial. She just looked absolutely gorgeous in it, and this is definitely a very true red, somewhere between a tomatoey shade and then that deeper blue undertone. It's just bang right in the middle, and it is definitely an eye-catching color. Guys, I really outdid myself with these awesome lip application clips, but this is our last lippy, and I actually really like this color. It's probably my favorite. It just has a really beautiful velvety kind of suede texture, and it's just the perfect like Christmas color, honestly. I keep thinking holiday. It's just a really nice true red, so I really like this color. Alright guys, guys, so it's been a couple weeks since I filmed the initial swatch and try on session for these liquid lipsticks, and I deliberately gave myself that space so I could separate myself from my initial impressions of these products, which, let's face it, were kind of a mixed bag. After having some more time to test these guys out, I can attest to the fact that these are quality lip products. They go on smoothly, there's no funny odor, they're not greasy or oily at all, and they're not more drying than what you would expect for a liquid lipstick. In terms of color, these do oxidize on your lips, so the color you put on initially will darken and kind of end up in a result that is much more reminiscent of what's on their website. I will say that these definitely make you OCD about your lips. They bring out every wrinkle, every detail of your lips, and they coat everything, and that's really brought to the forefront. So that's something I myself am still kind of struggling with and adapting to. Now, I can't say that I am particularly attached to any of these really, and these were, like I said, $17 a piece. I paid pretty much $70 for these, which is a lot to drop on lip products. I do wish the return policy was more like Sephora so I could kind of recoup some of that money, just because I would definitely return a couple. This one, Amazing Rain, was just way too hot bubblegum pink for me. I would return one of the neutrals most likely because they're beautiful in the tube, but on me, I just, they weren't cutting it, and they weren't bringing enough value to my collection to sort of justify that $17 each price tag. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like the swatches. I really want to get into reviewing things. That's why I dropped $70 on this in the first place. I knew there was possibly the chance that I might not like these all, but I wanted to do it, just to have good content up there, and also because I was really intrigued by these when I saw them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, so believe it or not, I actually went out and purchased sugar. I know that seems totally against what I was saying and at odds with what I was saying before about not wanting to spend the $70, but to be honest, I don't really love the way Mars or 24/7 look on their own, and I had just a hunch that sugar might actually help me make better use out of those products. I got inspiration actually from Bottolash Beauty. I think that's the channel. I think her name is Jess. She combined Veronica and Pure Hollywood from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it looked epic on her, so I kind of want to do the same. So this is me trying on sugar. I think the color, to be honest with you, isn't very flattering. It looks very like unnaturally peachy nude. Against, I don't know, I want to say against my skin, but I think it's just in general, that's just what the color is. But I actually went ahead and put Mars around the edges, and I think it made it a lot more wearable. Not only that, this is a lip combo that I really like and would honestly want to wear a lot, and in fact I think this could be my next big lip duo. So with that said guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to add some pictures in. Sorry I didn't do too many close-ups on camera with this combo, but I hope you guys like it. I certainly like this combo. Bye!